Alright, a little bit more Death Stranding. We're still driving. And I have now started pressing the wrong button because I'm a little bit distracted. Alright, my plan seems to be working with driving along the coast, but the path is getting a little thin. So let's see how we go. So where are we? Almost at the time for farm. A lot of crystals down here that I'm not going to bother getting. Almost feels like I might be coming across someone's shelter down here. So I think we'll keep an eye out for the shelter because that's when we head up. I believe that's it there. So we've got to push ourselves to that. Yeah. Okay, that's a... Yep. Where are we? Okay, there's the farm itself, so I'm gonna start heading towards that. So where was I supposed to be heading? Okay, I am heading to Lake Knot. That's cool. So we have not built the road near here. Again, that is arguably fine. Just need to be careful of that mule camp. But I'm pretty sure that's just the default mule camp, isn't it? Okay, charge up a little bit. As much as I don't want to listen to the music. Cool, there we go. That's good enough. Do I dare stop to see if there's a, mission here? You know what? Why not? Let's see if I can pick up a mission. Anything going to Lake Knot? No? Do I dare get something going to there? You know what? Sure. Let's make it worth driving back. Special beer to the distro center.
Order assigned.
Not the smartest use of my time, but hey, might as well. It's a beer delivery. Can't go wrong with a little bit of a quick beer detour. Besides, that gets us onto the road. Oh, for some weird reason I thought that fence was part of the road. Do I dare? Nah, they're already on me. Wait. Yep, nah, they're onto me. I messed that up. Okay, so there's a USB in their camp. Nah. Ignore that. Yeah, they've got guns. Ignore that. Okay, what is our path of action? No idea. Oop. That does not look like a safe path to follow. We'll figure it out. I'm convinced I'm gonna lose the car again. Ooh, there's a USB there. Do I dare try to go for that? You know what? Sure. better. Ooh, okay. Did I just won it over? I think I did. Okay. Grab you, and then back into the truck, and then hopefully I can figure out where the hecky I am. Oh, I am somewhere terrible. Oh, come on.
Sam, you're not going to believe what I found.
A teleport button that lets me drive while you talk to me?
Their true purpose. According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand. Supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void-outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit.
Okay.
But it turns out, that's just a cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of Knot cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan, making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear, and did what she thought had to be done.
Okay.
Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
Okay. Can I drive now? Thank you. Hopefully this truck can do this. Ooh, this feels really painful for this truck. Let's just try to stick in the yellow bits. This is painful. I've lost track of where I was even trying to get to. Come on. I know they picked up a side quest mission to go to the Dispo Center. Because that gets me onto the highway. Okay. Come on. Oh, I have a feeling I am right next door to the, yep, crossfire, which means I think the truck is a lost cause now. I can't remember if there was a way. No, we've got it stuck. No. Don't boost. Okay. Right, now I need to do a complete turn. No, I'm not even boosting. Why are you going off, like, 400 miles straight forward when I have the wheel locked? One more attempt. Okay. Oh, okay. Not how I planned to do that, but hey, we flew the car here. Okay, we just gotta bounce it. Bounce it a bit more. Keep bouncing. This is a lost cause now, isn't it? Okay, it's a lost cause. I'm gonna regret having done that. Please just be... I couldn't be that lucky, could I? For any of this stuff near the crossbow to be what powers her up. Alright. We're gonna make our way to the dispo center. Where are we? No, it's over that away. Okay, there's a wood I can build over there, but I don't have the materials for it. I wonder how dangerous it is to get to that post box, and if I'll have any luck of cargo being to there. Alright, grab you, and let's keep cracking on. Okie dokie. What's that post box? It's a little bit out of my way, but I will have a quick sneak peek of what's in there, depending on where it is. Is it just behind this block? Yeah, what's in you, my friend? Any deliveries that I want to do? You know what? No. Chair locker, my bad. Nope. Cool, nothing in there. That was a little bit of a waste, but worth checking. Okay.
That was close.
Hey, where are we? Well, there's the end of the road. You're pretty close to being finished, but no. Common sense is telling me the most sensible option would be to try and get onto that road, and then just sprint. Let me check. That's almost complete. There is a gap in it, so I don't know how safe it is to follow this anymore. Yeah, one day I'll come and finish you, poor little road. But first, I need to go deliver the beer and keep on moving on. Nice. And I think we're about to get to the end of the road. Right. So where does this even connect to? Over there. Well, we're at least almost to the dispo center, where we can then grab one more car and get ourselves all the way up to Lake North. And what's the bet I need to then jump onto the ferry or something?
There we go.
Because I'm almost convinced I actually need to get back to the literal capital city. But I'm like, how do I get there from Lake North? Or did I miss a little bit of the cutscene where it's like, no, you just have to get to Lake North. Do I dare trust that this swing shot's connected to anything? You connected to anything? You are, thank you. I can skip 200 meters off my journey. maybe even more. Or not, but it still helped. Okay, at the very least, we've made it to the Dispo Center.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Econ keeping up. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam.
Whee! Alright. Here we go. Special beer and some lost photographs.
Everything all right?
Here's the apocalypse. Here, have some beer. Neat. That didn't get me much of a star waiting with them, but it was worth it. Okay, now I just need to drop off the memory stick that I got from somewhere for Lockney/Mama. Reverse strike wide type. We've also unlocked the reverse strike wide type, which, depending on if there's any deliveries, because I kind of want to get some deliveries. What's this order for me? Crossplayer and the carry bot. I cannot be bothered. I mean, I could do that. No, let's go to the garage first. Not sure, I think that's a better vehicle, so we'll steal that vehicle. And then, how many orders can I overfill you with? Okay, set to premium. Set you to premium as well. You to premium, I guess. I also put you to premium. Okay, will all of this fit? I'd love to make that, but no. Okay, that's our trike. I mean, okay, load all of you into the vehicle. It will work. Cool.
Order assigned.
At least to the craftsman is my goal now. Because I figured if I'm automatically going to pass these places, I might as well just pick up missions and do them. Even if that does slow me down a significant amount. Right, where's that? That's the Cairo artist. No thanks. Alright, let's boost. And we're going to the craftsman. This is why I'm happy I built the highways, because it's making this return trip faster. Looks like someone failed to build a bridge. I mean, worth it, but I'm not going to do it. Problem with this apocalyptic storm is I can't really see where I'm going. Do. Yeah, well, here's the craftsman.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
And there's all their holograms.
All weapons will remain locked. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay, craftsman. Here you go. Here's 2 premium deliveries for you. Should be good. Boop, 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 boop. Come on, go 5 stars. Ah, maybe this will do it? There we go, maxed them out. We got the tall neck. We also got patch 15. You now have permission to rest in the shelter. Oh. Okay. Didn't know I could do that.
You know, I've put something aside for you. Go ahead.
What are you gonna give me? Do I care? I don't mean to be ungrateful, but is it a good reward? We got... Ah, the star.
You and I. Keep it up.
So you can get more stars for maxing them out. What orders do you have for me? Any? Preferably going to... yeah, Lake Knot. Okie dokie. Don't need any more equipment. Load it all into my truck. And we'll head out. I think we can make it in time. Although, I do need to be worried about the possibility of cutscenes after I get there. But, apart from that, we should be fine. Alright, where is the road? Sure, I'll stop and pick this up. The amount of stops I'm doing to pick up cargo, I'm convinced I'm going to get to Lake Knot, get to the terminal and be like, alright, just because there's more than likely going to be cutscenes, I'm going to end there. We'll work it out once we get there. Alright. Now, I'm probably going to find nothing in here, aren't I? Let's open this up. Yeah, there was nothing useful. Yeah. I'm gonna stop bothering with the post boxes, unless they're mule ones now. Surprisingly, it doesn't seem like anyone's using them. That, and I think we're right there anyway. You know, no, I'll do it in the end game. Oh, another cutscene.
Hey Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Knot. Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe. By the way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation. It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments. But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen. Don't you think?
This story almost feels a bit too obvious now that he's reading it out for us.
No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges. Towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose.
Yeah, maybe the fact that they're the same person, probably.
Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
Good morning, Sam.
I'm already past the ruined shelter, so wait. Oh, it's there. Nah. I probably can't do that Easter egg yet. Prove that that place is Higgs's place. Oh, let's just get to Lake North. Now, depending on what the game chooses to do, I'm just gonna do these deliveries and then save. Or I might have to make this a long one just to get the cutscenes in, because I think I am low on storage space, and I can't really save in the middle of a cutscene. It almost looks like I'm going to be forced into a boss battle above Lake North. Please no. Please actually let me get there.
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director.
Come
so there's no way he could have made the jump
dead
to
man.
Amelie's
I'm
Beach. They didn't
literally
share a
there.
strong personal
Just talk to me
connection,
in
right?
person.
Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one. The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's Beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's Beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's Beach, to exploit its power over every other beach.
Neat.
And trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right,
Why am I
then
convinced that he
we're in
just took
serious
them
trouble.
hostage, but he has no plans
Using
to
the
use the
chiral
beach? It's
network
just,
in Amelie's Beach
I don't
to
like
trigger
you
the
two,
last
you
stranding.
stole my baby.
That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits.
Nah, Hicks was
With the
just
last
crazy.
stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's Beach as soon as possible.
Yeah, and then
And get
what's
her
the
back.
bet we find out
It's our only
Amelie
hope.
is the
If
one
you can't,
triggering the Death Stranding,
then we're
and
all doomed.
Quick's just like, I'm lost. It's like, I just wanted my baby and now the apocalypse is happening. Anyway, oh, my boost was still on after that. Nope, what's happening? Yeah, guess we're going overtime on this one. Please, I just want to do my premium deliveries. Nope, we're going in. I really do not want to fight Cliff again. I'm gonna have to just to save, aren't I? Oops. I should have thought this through.
I found out I was gonna be a father. I was so scared. be there for you. And your mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone.
Itchy.
I had it all along. All along. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. Sorry it took me so long. Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Yep, that was Di Hammond's chapter, so we're already on chapter 11. And we're inside another time vortex. I should have taken that as my cue to end off the pod. You know what? Alright, which war zone are we in this time? How many people wore that mask? Oh great, he's got night vision. Chapter 11, Clifford Unger. Am I able to save? Not just yet. Really hope I can save, or at the very least have space to record another episode after this. Let's see if I can... Oh, well, it said it saved, but let's see if I can manual save. I cannot manual save. But anyway, I will end the part off here. I will catch you in the next one.